Welcome back. I am Dr. Ruckus, and today someone's like hammering above me or drilling, so I can't stop it. I have to record the intro because I have to go, but if there's weird stuff in the background that's going on. Hey, we're playing NAYA Adventures in Diamond. Let's do it. Yeah, honestly, I had a lot of fun with this. I really like adventures. I think it's a fun mechanic, and it's one of the first sets that actually got me into Magic for real, so it is a special place in my heart, and yeah, I like it. I like dirtling, I like doing the things, and we're doing a whole lot of dirtling here. One thing that's cool about the NAYA configuration is that given that you actually in your what looks like normally kind of a aggressive creature based deck now has a lot of instants you can play on your opponent's turn, which means you can very easily get the Brutal Cathar flipping back and forth. So I like that. You play the Cathar, and then on your next turn you do nothing, and then on their turn you double spell, you instant Virtue of Courage and Heartflame Duelist, flip the Cathar, take something like, I think it's pretty cool that in our creature based deck we can have so many instants to interact on the opponent's turn or just draw whatever. So that part I like a lot. And then in general, yeah, I mean, it's just like, you know, solid kind of, solid, decent mid-rangey cards, right? We got the Heartflame Duelist, 3 damage to something, play it as a 2-mana 3/1 body, gives all your instant sorceries lifelink after that. Virtue of Courage, 2 mana, pick off something for 2 damage. Maybe play it back late, then turn all your Virtue of Courages and Heartflame Duelists into pseudo card draw. Questing Druid is just fantastic on your opponent's turn. You know, pseudo exile 2 cards, draw 2, hit your land for turn, play something else, play out the Druid later, gets pretty big fairly quickly. Virtue of Loyalty, like I mentioned in a couple videos, maybe a video a couple days ago, that yeah, it's a little underwhelming. 2 mana 2/2. If that's all you get, you know, that's not a great, but the 5-mana version, if you can land that and start untapping things and +1 counters every turn, is a decent win con in there. The Pollen Shield Hair, 2 mana 2/2 creature tokens you control get +1/+1, including tokens off the Virtue of Loyalty or tokens off your Imidane's Recruiter. All those get pumped up a little bit. And then the 1 mana ability honestly pumps out quite a bit of damage. For a green, target creature you control gains Vigilance and gets +X/+X. So end of turn where X is the number of creatures you control, even just +2, just 1 mana plus, you know, you got a little mana left over in your curve, give something +2/+2, 3/3, 4/4, whatever, like that actually adds up to quite a bit of damage, and it's a nice little value tacked on top. Cheeky Mouse, I put it in because the 1 drop and a 1 mana 2/1 goes pretty far, but this doesn't really feel like an aggro deck. I certainly wasn't playing it that way today, so maybe this gets the chop and put in more removal or something like that. Imidane's Recruiter, a 3 mana 2/2, when it enters the battlefield, all creatures get +1/+0 and haste until end of turn. That's not a bad board pump effect on a 3 mana body. And then obviously you can pay 5 at sorcery speed, create 2 2/2 White Knights creature tokens with Vigilance. And then Sentinel, you've seen before in a couple videos recently, but this card's sweet. 3 mana 3/4 body is just solid. And when it enters the battlefield, you can return one of your exiled adventures back to the hand to replay it. You can put an opponent's adventure on the bottom of its deck if they've played it and it's in exile, and you can just exile target player's graveyard. You can do this to your opponent's graveyard. You can also do it to yourself. Someone left a really cool comment on one of my videos lately where if you do this to yourself and you exile your adventures that are in your graveyard, so now they are exiled, then the next Sentinel that comes along can then retrieve them because they don't have to be in exile off of an adventure. If they're just any adventure spell that has been exiled, you can get them back with the Sentinel. So that's quite cool. Yeah, that's the deck. I had fun. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play with a curve, we'll try this. Fastland Cheeky Mouse. Opponent with an absurdly long name. If you flip it upside down, it spells boobs. Azorius, a... Opponent says, Smite Ye. Sure. Guess you can run out multiple hairs here for a small buff. Okay. Swing for 3. Opponent says whale. I don't think we need to redraw that one. We'll put that on the bottom. Okay. Hair part 2. Yeah, we'll get in there. Sack a creature, okay. Sentinel. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Got to nab the opponent's whale. It's a nice benefit of having the Sentinel. Haven't seen that come out yet. Haven't played against too many adventures. The Emperor turn. Okay, I think we just slam into the Emperor here. These guys do not have haste. Show me the goods. No, eat it. Opponent says eat it. Make 2 2/2s. Countered. Left over with a Virtue of Courage. Could Sunfall maybe? Celestis instead, 3 mana open. I kind of just want to get Virtue of Courage down in case we top deck any of our burn spells. I think that's what I most want to do this turn. And just hope they don't have the Make Spear. Void Rend, okay. I mean, they're all tapped out. I think we go for it. It's called getting a call from my sister. Opponent has 1 card left in hand, but they have the Celestis, which is brutal. Bin that land in hand. That's pretty clutch on our side. 4 mana open to play some of these cards. The Recruiter. Yeah. Okay, swing for 2. It's just enough value to keep going. Just barely grinding out. Manual taps on the Mirrex. That feels very unnecessary. I guess it's not actually. Deluge. I guess they could make Spirit if they really want to. Alright, you counter or resolve? Or sweep. It does resolve, so maybe we see a sweep here. My real question is, do we draw any of our burn spells to Virtue of Courage? Because if we do, I think that's going to be very valuable. Sack a creature? A creature token, okay. Flip today. Bin Virtue of Persistence? That's scary. That's a pretty good card right now. So what's better? Sunfall and another Virtue of Persistence? I would take Virtue of Persistence over anything. They've got so much life to play with. Maybe they just want land to Deluge. I find that bizarre. Feels weird to me. 4 mana open. I guess maybe the Emperor turn. Quick Study. 3 mana instant, draw 2. Yeah, they do have the backup. That makes more sense to me. Okay. We could play a Druid. We can dig a little bit. Land Cheeky Mouse. Fast land though. Next Druid and Cheeky Mouse. Again, even if they sweep, I still think if we hit some burn and we get the Virtue of Courage going, that's not an unreasonable way to get back in the game. Right now we're just waiting for them to sweep. I think we might just nab them here. They just deluged on their turn, right? Creature you control get +1/+0 and gain haste. Drop the mouse, drop the recruiter, drop something else. Swing for lethal. Scoop. Just enough value to keep pushing on. Still, I think if we had hit some burn, I think it would have been cool to see the hard casted Virtue get into action. On the draw. Okay, I think I'm digging this hand. We got some removal early. Skrelv, okay. So we'll Virtue you. And then Heartflame Duelist the next turn, maybe? Okay, on the move. Yeah, I think we just Courage the Skrelv. Just you? Okay. Plan is the same. Thalia, alright. You're dead in response. I guess we Duelist the Thalia. That's not going to get more expensive, sadly. Well, we could Cathar the Thalia then. I don't think we're going to need Bosichu. Don't appear to need double red for a while either. Could Sentinel here get back Virtue, then play it back on Thalia next turn. That's also pretty good. Because we might need Cathar for something bigger like an Adeline. So maybe let's run it like that. I'll take that. We'll exile your graveyard. Not that it particularly matters. Someone noted in the comments, I thought this was pretty cool. You can exile your own graveyard, and if there are dead adventures in the graveyard and they're exiled, you can then get them back with the next Sentinel. That was a really cool comment. So thank you. I do read the comments. I just don't have time to reply to them all. All right, Cathar the Sentinel. So if we duelist the Cathar, then we get back the duelist, which is not bad. I mean, they know we can do that with Virtue of Courage too. Keep hitting land. I guess you just Virtue here. Yep, let's run it all. I'll take that. Graveyard. I think we'll play this out just as a blocker. In case we need to double block someone. We've got value. Let's see if they run out the next Cathar. It's a Skrelv. No attacks. Let's go. Alright, so we have to kill Skrelv now. We can Cathar pretty easily. And then we get rewarded for playing our instance on their turn. We can run the night cycle back and forth. Halana Lena, that's a card. That has to be dealt with. Okay. Aha, yeah, it's a little bit too bad. This is better. Just use okay. We could chump if we wanted to, but we don't need to do that just yet. So now we flip to night side, duelist on their turn, try to double spell the next turn, take someone else. If we're not going to block, we can actually get in with this guy. Nah, let's hold back. Flip to night side, so they can Plaza of Heroes the Halana and Elena actually, which is pretty annoying. But not if they do that, so now's our window. 3 damage to kill you. Cathar also comes in on the night side, so they benefit from this. We can still pick it off. So they're going to target our Cathar, so it doesn't matter what we pick here. Give him back the Skrelv? Yeah, this is actually okay. We can let this play out, I think. If we do nothing, flips to night side. That's not ideal. So I think do it like this. And now we're getting back life every turn. Blast you. They choose to protect you. We get some lifelink off of it. Did you get exiled? I feel like I got exiled there. Do we take Thalia? Maybe take Thalia. But they do get it back. Okay. No attacks. So now I have to deal with Skrelv, unfortunately. Vanguard, make everyone bigger. Okay. Running out of time here. I think we trade with the Initiate. Take 5. Okay, we unfortunately have to kill Skrelv here. We don't have double removal to do anything fancy. So 3 damage has got to be here. Prefer not to flip to night side. No, that's 3 and tap. You don't have enough mana for that. Keep your grubby hands off that. Lifelink, that matters. Double lifelink. I don't know. I guess you probably don't get double lifelink, do you? I'm gonna guess not. We'll play this guy out. No attacks. Maybe chump block the cheeky mouse to Thalia. It's a card too. Probably jumping this because we got a flyer coming in next turn anyway. So now we need to kill the Cathar. That doesn't do it. I bet they don't block with Sigarda here. I don't think it matters. I doubt they take the block. Why risk Sigarda? Did I miss math? I mismathed. It costs 1 extra anyway. My bad. I was planning to play the Virtue of Loyalty that turn. I goofed that. I forgot the cheeky mouse actually cost extra. Instant speed. Yeah, I guess we'll flash in a blocker. Looking like too little too late, though. Man, you'd think with the removal we had, we actually would stand a decent shot here. So is this just dead? We can double block the Brutal Cathar. Take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No way to do it. Yeah, I meant to, I forgot that the cheeky mouse would cost 2, and that took us off the Virtue of Loyalty, untapping both of these guys, which would have helped a little bit, but not a crazy amount. So now you have to take this chump, right? And you have to take another chump too. So, too bad, but that is how it is. Peacekeeper. Alright, so nothing does it here. Even if we could target the Cathar with removal, with like another Heart Flame, we then have to target, pay 2 extra, 1 extra, and then target the Thalia, or this. Yeah, there's no way to do it. We can't kill everything at once here. That actually is the card, but it's not enough. Although lifelink helps a little bit. Hold on, hold on. Is the game not over? Auto pay, it's very expensive. Now you have to take the flyer, I suppose? I think so. Another duelist. Interesting. Attack? Is the game not over? Wow, we really whiffed the mouse, man. If we had these up to 4/2s, I don't know if it would matter or not, but that could have made a little bit of difference there. That's not good. That looks like game to me. They should put it on the Vanguard. So we're forced to block with the Cathar and give him back Sigarda. Just you? No, that's... You gotta send everyone in there. Just attack all. Okay. So we only have to chump here. Do nothing, flip to night side. Don't love that. I guess we'll see what there is. We could pick off a Vanguard before human gets big. Maybe. I really don't think this matters at this point. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Man, I have to wonder how different the game would have been if we had these guys ticking up every single turn. I mean, this is still a substantial effort by the opponent, but, you know, you have to wonder. Cannot block the flyer. That's game. On the draw, we can try this. I don't think it's my ideal opening hand. Tap land. Raise you a fast land. Go Co. Boros manual taps for white. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's very good. We actually need white ourselves, so I guess we're playing out a Ganjo here. And yeah, we'll just play a hair. Boros Control, what are we doing? Bitter Reunion, I guess we're gonna reanimate something? Reanimate the worm? Oh no. Okay. I guess you can stop that by stripping the graveyard right now. So that's now the plan. Can attack here first. Alright, well, if you're trying to reanimate the worm, we're gonna stop that. Goodbye, worm. No 7/5 lifelinker for you. Yeah. How do you like that? You don't like that. Okay, now we just have to draw into more sentinels to stop their next reanimation. They can sack this, creature control can haste. What if they're Invoke Justice? Draw a card, discard a card, create a treasure token. Wild, dude. Alright. I don't know how much value we need on these guys. We don't seem to need Heartflame Duelist. I want to get as much value out of this as possible, though. It's not bad. Swing for 7. It's not bad. All right, let's chill. Maybe Questing Druid into land, maybe Duelist Face. Draw a card, discard a card. Yeah, they're definitely trying to reanimate something. So we kind of just need to... Faithful Mang. Yeah, that's totally the plan here. Just need to keep that graveyard nice and tidy. Blue. Actually in the deck. Secretly Jeskai. Have to watch the treasure too in total mana count. Revelry again. Ah, could have, I guess they didn't draw a card off that. I think I'm down to just Druid here. Cathar's not awful. We're bottlenecked on white, nothing we can do about that. So we lose the mouse if we do it this way. That's okay with me. Would love some more land. I was hoping the Druid would hit us some land. I don't know, we're giving them a lot of time here. We probably should have been a bit more aggressive. 6 mana now. Continue to draw discard. There's the portal. 7 mana. They're getting close to 8 mana. They're getting close to 9. So we need the next Sentinel right now. Or we just play a lot of creatures out. Sack the ones we don't need. Creature you control gain haste. What's up with that? Oh, they just want to get it back. Okay. Well, you've done the thing. I don't know that we can beat that. Is it worth continuing on? Can we kill an artifact? We could burn face. They do have life gain ability as well, though. I think to actually win this is going to be a little bit absurd. We'll start with land. And we can just hard cast this Druid. So basically to win, what this would take is, I think, the Virtue. The red Virtue card. Bottom of Druid. Sweep. Not great. More land. 2/2s are okay into the Pollen Hair next turn. I don't know if we can burst. I don't know if we can burn on that. I'll probably scoop soon. Get back at the Cathar, take the token. Get back the Flesh Gorger. That's probably too much for me. I'll scoop. I don't need to say any more than that. On the draw with some removal, we'll keep this. Atticus. Each one discards a card. We like land. I don't even know if we need the mouse. Is the goal really to curve out? I kind of just like the value train. I think we ditch the mouse here, even though it's a nice little one drop. Alright. Fast land. I guess we could even go slow land here. Maybe Virtue next turn, maybe Druid. Depends on what we need. Fast land part 2. Looks like we'll Druid on their turn. Liliana. Let's see what we get here. Probably can freely bin a land. Yeah, we got the lands anyway. So we'll bin the forest, no problem. Alana and Elena. So we'll definitely play the land here. And could easily go Druid plus Cheeky Mouse. Does not seem unreasonable. Shelly. That's a Cathar target. Let's see if we plus or minus here. Minus gives us the Virtue. Yeah, we'll just spin the mouse. Draw. think you have to take Liliana first. And just suck up Sheldred for a turn. Because you can't let her somehow minus the Cathar. I think that's just how life is. Okay, we're at the mercy of Sheldred for a little bit. We can Cathar next turn. I hope that's enough. Which is Vitality. Target creature with mana value 2 or less. Alright, you're gone. Next turn, create a food token. Next turn, create a Wicked Roll token. That's all for now, though. Have to Cathar this turn. And hope they don't just have cut down immediately. There's stick, but not for cut down. So could be go for the throat, maybe? Or they're just holding priority on sacking this thing. Nope, they got the go for the throat. Get back, Sheldred. Okay. We're going to drop real low. Completely tapped out. Down to 6, down to 2. So we're going to chump block. Can actually, what does the Wicked Roll do? +1/+1. That's actually kind of unfortunate. We need 6 power to block this thing, which we can't really get. I don't think there's a good way to do it. I think that's about game. Wicked Roll makes it a 5/6, so we're chumping this turn no matter what. That's what's happening here. If we exile our own graveyard, the next one can get back the Questing Druid, which is maybe what we do here. Okay. One top. That's not good. All right. And so we're chumping with you now. And then we drop to 2. They probably ascribed removal to the top. So pick off 1. We chump with 1. Then we're in a very similar position next turn, but at a time. Oh, it's only... Yeah, it's 5/6. That's what I thought. Each player loses 4 life. Seems good. Okay. Sure. You got it. Good game. On the play. Looks keepable. So land, maybe just get the Druid down as a growing threat. Against that, though, probably not. Let's just hang out a moment here. No need to run right into the play with fire. We can Questing Druid. Maybe get a playable, get a land. Boros. Dusk Legion. Okay. We can nab that, although we could, we can wait till our turn to do it. Let's take a little draw action. No land. But we can Heartflame this guy, which seems pretty decent to me. So we'll take the incidental value. Recommission. Okay. It's now a 3/3. I guess we're Catharing it. And Kumano. Lovely. Okay, it's going to be Cathar here. See if they kill it. Start over. It's a fell down. I think you'll leave that. If we hit land, we can Sentinel and get back the Heartflame Duelist. It's too expensive, though. It's a work in progress. There's the land. I like the Heartflame Duelist plan. And we can also hold Virtue of Courage for the Kumano. Leave open red. This is okay with me. Let's get back the Duelist. Keep the graveyard tidy of recommissions. And we also just trade this thing. Now we'll get the value out of it. We're probably not going to block with you. Alright, you're zapped, so be it. They get back the Dusk Legion. Have they showed us any protection? No. So we can wait. Let them target the Dusk Legion with a counter and then Virtue of Courage in response. Everyone gets in there. I think that's a Monstrous Rage thing. If it is, we could block the Kumano instead. Man, we want to see the Monstrous Rage come out. I guess we can wait till instep. It's a lot of damage to take. I got into the blocker instead. So be it. Zap the Duelist. No rage, luckily. Recommission again, man. They like that. Okay. I think you'd like to get the Druid larger at some point. Maybe we just trade with Kumano this turn. We're getting low on life. Recommission again. Man, you'd think with enough removal, you'd be able to survive, but it looks like game right there. Too bad. Down to 0. On the play, yeah, we can try this. Slow land. Space Gato. Space Cat. Ginger Brute. Okay. Maybe just take some Druid value. We're doing okay on land, though. We don't need more land. Still, I'll take it. I'm greedy. What else are we doing? Oh, maybe it's the green artifact deck? Yeah, you got it. What else are we playing on here? Ozolith. Nice. Nice. Alright. Let's get some draw power. Land and that guy. Sure. I'll take it. We do have haste. I think we're chilling. What is this guy gonna do? Make this thing massive? Alright. We'll get some damage in there. A lot of land ready to go. Can always Cathar some juicy target. That's a juicy target. I have to sneeze here. Excuse me. Okay. Definitely a Cathar turn. We could Pollen Hair as well if you really want to get in there. If you had one more green. Seems worth it. Alright, 4/4 is not bad. With Vigilance. Down to 13. All land, dude. 8 lands. Steel Seraph. Alright, lifelink matters. Lifelink, yeah. I'm happy to trade. To get this thing back. We don't really care. I mean, they can replay this thing, then it gets a lot of counters. I guess you don't want that, do you? They put a crap ton of counters on the Steel Seraph. I don't love that. I'd rather have an answer to the Seraph ready. Let's go no blocks to start. Down to 12. That's interesting, because you can actually make something quite big this turn. Just need to make sure we have green open. Auto Tapper shouldn't screw us too bad. We still have 1 green left. Still have 1 green left. Okay, it's a large creature. 6/6. How do you like that? Down to 9. Ossify. You don't have to take the Cathar, they do. The Druid might get pretty big. Michiko. Are any of these enchantments? Is it artifacts or enchantments? 9/9. Okay. 9/9 lifelink. Alright, so we need an answer to the Steel Seraph this turn. You're getting there too. It's not lethal. Ay, ay, ay. They play it back with haste. I don't love that, but it does take up a lot of mana. Like, they're not short on damage. I guess Reach would also stall if we hit Halana and Elena. You alone do not do it. In fact, you do absolutely nothing. So that is game. Ay. Okay. Creature tokens get +1/+1. That's kind of cool. Nobody blocks a flyer, though. That's a nice combo. Sekenzin plus there. 11 damage, but not enough. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.